Yo, what's up? Oh shit, I gotta turn the lights on. But you all wouldn't know that because I'm not on screen right now. Ah. Dude, shout out to all the moms out there. Have a day. Max, what do we do for mamas today? Or what do we do for mama? What my mom wanted for Mother's Day was a really nice, a very specific, French red wine. Pretty expensive. So I got her that. She likes wine a lot. Oh, what's up? Got a little raid. Oh shit, I haven't even really started streaming yet. Well, I guess I'll start. What's up? Dude, my chat just says Raider. Shout out all the Raiders. Boys, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't planning on streaming today. I had a couple workouts planned, but last night something unfortunate happened. I told you guys that I've been playing hockey and exercising an insane amount. And I told you that I would be clinically depressed if I ever couldn't. But, some absolute fucking geezer in a game last night tripped me on a breakaway and fell on my ankle. And I'm gonna... It's not super serious. I have no idea how deep of an injury it is, but it's a high ankle sprain, so I'm probably out like 2 weeks. Yeah, so I have a clip of it too. I can show you. Fucking hurts though. But honestly, it's not that... it's not that bad because... this of all weeks, there's kind of been nothing going on. I'm going to play Diablo 4 with Shroud and Lip on Tuesday, and I'm actually really looking forward to that. That sounds super sick. At least for a couple days there. Mop Remix Thursday. Right? So, like, for the first time in, like, 4 months, I'm going to have, like, 4 days of just straight gaming, you know? I'm actually... I know this sounds really stupid because D4 bad, but Season 4 actually looks sick. If you throw your bias aside, and maybe I'll be wrong, but the changes actually look really good. But we'll find out. Where'd you get the background? It's on Wallpaper Engine. Yeah, and thanks for the host again, man. I like that on my I was gonna say day off. It's not... I don't really have days on or off. I just kind of stream sometimes. I streamed 3 days last week. Fuck yeah. Max, when you get bored, you should check out Rabin Steel. Bro, I'm gonna be bored today. We're gonna have to figure... Guys, I have no idea what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna figure it out as we go. This is usually how most of my streams are now, actually, now that I'm saying that again. I actually realize I say that quite a lot. But yeah, I wasn't planning on gaming today, and now I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'm really sad. You guys want me to show you what happened? Here. I'll show you. Hades 2 is out in early access. You want to know something weird? I love roguelikes. Just in general. Couldn't get into Hades. Tried it 3 times. Played it for like an hour and stopped playing it. Weird. Like almost every other roguelike, I fuck with it heavy. I just couldn't get into it. Okay. Where's this thing? All right, here's what happened to me, boys. All right. So this is me. I see that there's an opening here. This defenseman's caught out of position, and I think I can beat him. And I'm right. Yeah, sorry for the shitty camera. Live Barn is like the worst thing ever. It's like really low FPS. And it's just like, it like randomly follows people and shit. But yeah. So this little fucking geezer right here. Dirtiest team in the league, by the way. Love when they lose. Called the Fightin' Cocks. Okay. I see I have this guy beat. I get a little speed. Call for the puck. Perfect pass. I get it. Pull it away from this guy. And this guy's like... So, just for a little bit of context... We have... I personally have been tripped 2 times already this game and slashed to where they actually took penalties. So, like... I'm already fucking yelling at this team the entire game. They're so fucking dirty. I'll play it in slow-mo, but... Yeah, so what happened... I'll play it real quick here. I'll just play it full speed, and maybe you can see it happen, then I'll slow it, and you'll definitely be able to see it. Okay, so the fall is fine. He just took my legs out, whatever. That literally happened 2 other times this game. But let me show you what happened to my ankle. Right here. Wait, is there a slow-mo on live on this kind of playback? That's not a penalty shot. It was a penalty shot. I had someone else take it. I couldn't skate for a bit. playback speed. What? Playback. Oh, here we go. Slower. Sure. I guess I'll play it at. That's still bad. Maybe I'll try to just drag it then. It's not slow. Can you make it even slower? Maybe it's the fine option. I can literally do this easier on my phone. Maybe this will be good. Do you see it? Look at my right skate when he takes me out. Look at my right skate right there. 3, 2, falls on it. So he takes my legs out, and then his entire upper body lands on my right skate right here. Let me turn the volume off. So I'm already going full speed, break by this guy, about to get a breakaway. And I fall, this guy takes me out, and then he just lands on my ankle in this position. And then, I'm not kidding, this is how fucking shit this team is. And how dirty they are. This dude skates by me over here and then goes to his bench and chirps me and says that I dove. He said that I, like, tried to sell the call. But, like, like, what the fuck? Like, look at this. You think he's going for the puck? Fucking, look at it here. I'll speed it back up, but here. He comes by me by the net, number 12. He doesn't even skate by to see if I'm all right. He literally just chirps me right before then and then just skates to his bench. This little bitch right here. And then this team made me even more mad. Because this is our Saturday league. I literally sub for every team if our team isn't playing them. I just play all night. If I finish a game, I go into a locker room, see if someone needs a skater, I just keep going. And because of that, this is the only team in the league that doesn't know anyone else at the rank. They're newer. They're also corny as fuck. They have 13 players. They run 3 lines. They run pregame drills. They have merch for their team. Like, they're just fucking cornballs, right? And yeah, man. So I've played this team in every game they've played this season because I'm always ended up just subbing for the team that isn't them. That's just how that works out. So after the game, I keep skating that game. Probably a bad idea, and I played the game after it on the ankle. Today, I literally can't put weight on it. Probably not a good idea. But they're not going to be happy when they watch this. Bro, dude, I'm serious. This team will probably be happy that I'm injured because after the game, they went to the scorekeeper and they asked me, they said, hey, what's that guy's main team and what's his name? And I heard them say my name and I skated after them and asked, like, what was up with that? Like, why are you asking what team I play for? They're like, well, you're always out here skating. I'm just wondering why. I'm like, what the fuck? So you guys fucking take my ankle out, trip me 3 times, still had 3 goals, by the way. And then you're gonna do that and then act like I'm fucking like breaking some kind of rules at the rink. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I hate this team. You know, I should pull up the live barn where I hear them asking about my name. Dude, I'm gonna do that actually. Cause the live barn, like, this is do you see where this angle is filmed at? The scorekeeper's directly under here, and all the sound is recorded local to the camera. So you will hear the guy asking for my name, then you'll hear me see that, and then I will skate after the guy and yell at him as he goes into the locker room. I want to see if you can hear it. It's gonna take some research here, but let's see if we can find it. This is worth it for me. This is what I'm gonna do on my day off. I'm gonna fucking spite these absolute fucking losers. This is like Gromnak hate watching his own guild kind of shit. Here we go. Last night, this game was at 7, so if I look at 8 o'clock and scroll, I bet I can find it. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's turbo slow-mo. Yeah, also, just warning you right now, Live Barn is absolutely trash. It is like, it is such a bad thing. Like, someone could, if you guys want a good business idea, it would be make Live Barn, but just make it 10 times better. Same business model, everything. You'll make so much money. It's dog shit. Absolutely dog shit. So you can find it. Oh, right before this, there's the Zam. All right, we're chilling. Is it going to get stuck on the refs with the... Oh, it's right here. Found it. All right, it's going to happen in the previous minute. Perfect. All right, that's that big old bitch, number 3. Let me see if you're going to be able to hear him talking to the people at the scorekeeper's table. Let me turn this up. Okay, he just skated away. He said, "What's that kid's name?" And they said his name's Max. And they said my last name too, which I think a lot of you guys know. Basic ass white boy last name, but he does that. I'm at the other bench right now. I was playing for the team in white. I'm at the other bench. I hear my name said, and I'm like, that's fucking weird. And then this is happening right under the camera. So then I go up to the scorer's table. Wait, do they have the pano view? Because that will make this way easier if you can just see the pano. Is that max limit maximum? Please tell me the panoramic view actually exists. If it does, you'll be able to literally see this guy asking about me. After they hurt me, by the way. After they tripped me 3 times and took my ankle out. Ma'am. What is that? What is that kid's name? I just need to know. Fucking loser. Oh, fucking yes. Oh, there we go. That's me. Right after I just asked them what they asked them about. Oh, this is going to be so perfect. I'm fucking sprinting over to this guy. Or we shake hands. I don't look that dude in the eye, whatever. That's me. White helmet. So I go get my stuff. Everyone else skating off. I see this guy talking to the scorekeeper. Where's 3? So 3, you're going to miss it. 3 is like 3 feet in front of this guy, leaning over the edge of his bench, talking to the scorekeeper right now. At least see if you can hear my name. You can see I'm trying to put weight on my ankle. That's what I'm doing right now because they fucked it up before the game. I'm like trying to like inside edge, see if I could skate on it. Kind of crazy to think that I was even able to do this then and then play an entire other game after this, which again was probably really stupid. Because I literally can't put weight on it right now. But anyways, I'm like wondering what these guys are doing. This guy's sitting here talking. I'm like over here getting my stuff. I hear my name. Let me see if I can. I'm just going to be really quiet, see if I can hear it. Okay, it just got over. You can see my face. I'm going to move my camera. You're going to just barely not be able to see me skate over there, but I'm looking and I just heard my name said by this guy, repeating the name he heard from the scorekeeper. I skate over and I said, hey, what did he just ask you? Here we go. Did you hear the lady? He wanted to know if you're a regular on this team. Did you hear that? Did you hear her say that? Maybe I can turn it up a little bit. Oh no, I don't have that extension here. Did you hear it? Okay, I'm gonna let you hear it again. I said, what did he just ask you? Here we go. Right here, listen. He wanted to know if you're a regular on this team. I turn around and literally full sprint, and let me just see if you can hear this before I tell you what I said. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I asked this guy what number 3's name is, and then they said his name is Dave. And I said, yo, Dave, and you may see him turn around. He's going up the thing here. All right. Okay. You don't hear anything. It's very far away. Let me see if you can hear your whole team's fucking dirty. 1 second. Here we go. This fucking shit is so bad, man. This fucking video thing is so you can't hear a single word of what we're saying over there. But like their team, dude, okay, here's the best. Let me tell you exactly what happened. So they said he wanted to know what your normal team was. I follow him off the ice. I asked that guy, what's that guy's name? He said Dave. So I'm like, hey, Dave. The guy turns around. I said, hey, what did you just ask him about me? And he said, oh, I just want to know what your regular team is. I said, why? And he was like, ask that guy right there. And he's like, oh, well, I just wanted to... Just like he like stuttered like, oh, I just wanted to like he said, I want to know if this is your regular team. I said, what is that? What does that matter? Oh, well, you know, it's just like I see you out here a lot. Like fucking, well, what the fuck are you gonna do with that information? You think you can't sub for teams that don't have skaters? Like, what the fuck? And then his whole team just ignores me and go in the locker room, and I hit him with your whole team's fucking dirty because, yeah, whatever. Anyways, well now I can't. So I told the team that I was subbing for. This isn't my main team. I told them, like, no matter what needs to happen, like, anytime you are playing them in this league, I want to be there. Like, if you have 12 skaters, I'll fucking coach the team and yell at them. I don't care. Like, this team is mad because I score. I'm pretty good for this division, so I probably shouldn't be doing this. But, like, you know, I do pretty well against them, and I don't think they like that, and I think that's why they asked. And I am going to make sure that every single fucking game they play in this rink, I will be on the other team. And I will chirp them the entire fucking game. As soon as my ankle heals, which is kind of... They have the one up on me right now because they literally injured me. But, yeah. Anyways. I fucking hate those losers, man. So I play in Division 1 at this rink, which is just like the highest level they offer. And I skate sometimes in Division 2, but like when I started playing hockey before I got good again, I played in like Division 3 and 4. And this is Division 4 on Saturdays. If I were to have started playing hockey and as good as I am now, and I was playing in this league, I would be asked not to play in it. But because the season's still going and I got like better from the past 4 months till now, I'm still like in the league. So I'm going to use that advantage to do whatever I can to spite them. The Fighting Cocks. Yeah, that's their name. It's just, like, here's why I don't like this team. Listen, like, in beer league, shit happens. If you're a good skater and you go by people, you're going to get, like, slashed and hooked and stuff and tripped. And if you don't fall because you're not a bad skater, a lot of the times, like that one you saw was, like, he literally took my legs out, but they're not going to call a penalty. So it's actually really frustrating because, like, you'll get slashed the entire game and they'll never call it because you don't go down. Yeah, I don't know. I play a lot of games in that division and I'm used to that. I get hacked and slashed and hooked and tripped like 5 times more a game against them than anyone else. Their entire team is just slow, and like typical slow skaters, they just play like goons. Which I'll show you the thing again. Not the actual full thing of after the game, but like this is fucking malicious, man. You're not trying to play the puck. You literally just go for my legs and land on my ankle. That's not playing hockey when you get beat. That's not playing hockey. That's being a fucking goon, man. That's goon shit. Right here. I'm faster than you. I'm going to the net. He's like, look how far he is from my stick. My stick, bad angle, but my stick is a solid foot from the full outstretched position of his stick. And he just takes my ankle out and lands on it in 3, 2, 1. Look at his arm. Look at his hands. Look at his hands. He's like cross-checking my ankle against the ice right now while I'm at full speed. And now I can't walk on it. Fucking dirty team, man. Why are we mad at number 3 if number 12 did this? 3's a huge bitch and asked the scorekeeper what my name was after the game to like try to tell on me for playing too many games in that division because I keep playing them and beating them. Why is asking for your name such a big deal? Huh? The hockey game's over. I just got tripped 3 times. One of them fucked my ankle up. And then afterwards, someone is clearly mad and questioning the scorekeeper, wondering what my name is. That is like peak bitch behavior. I don't know what they're doing with that information because I went up to his face and asked him and he couldn't even say. But like, the only reason you were to ask that or even care is if you were going to complain about it. They're implying like the other team is cheating by having me play there. Yeah, ask me my name. Hey man, what's your normal team you play for? Dude couldn't even say anything to my face. Had to fucking ask the scorekeeper. Them getting butthurt about you beating them and physically hurting you. Well, okay. If we're being honest, I don't think they tried to hurt me. I think that guy tried to take me out because if he didn't, I was going to have a breakaway. So worst case scenario is they call a penalty shot, but if they call a penalty, you'd rather have a penalty against you than have someone have a breakaway. So he was probably just trying to break up the play. I doubt he tried to land on my ankle. He just did. But that's what happens when you're beat by someone and you fall into them. But, yeah. He's just very typical slow hockey player. You beat them, and the only way they can compensate for that is usually players like that just commit a shitload of penalties. And always are very loud, which is really strange. Anyways, so that's the start of my stream today. Just some hockey talk. We'll move on from that though. I heard Liquid is in the AWC today. Is that true? I usually don't do AWC watch parties outside of global finals because, you know, it's just PvP. But where is this in the bracket right now? Lower finals? Oh, I kind of do want to watch this then. Wait, Trill's playing a Hunter?
Scary moment where he gets a big boost of strength, and look at that boost of strength right now. Trill is feeling the pain as Existence charges in, but Sam saves him with a Cyclone onto the Warrior. But Cedu's actually into a Cyclone and Existence trinkets, but he gets disarmed.
Liquid beat Fnatic in MSI too.
Sam. Now they Diamond Dice trap.
Oh yeah, I threw in a Lamau EU in our guild Discord for that one.
Start focusing Dippy a little bit here. If Dippy's in the middle of the map, he should be the target. If Dippy goes like full turtle, that's when you swap to the Warrior.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like
move your camera. Oh, good shout.
CC the Warrior as much as possible, and that's kind of what they're doing right now. Dippy sitting through a chastise stun, and they are stunning up Existence, but really taking remarkable amounts of damage right now. If Existence can connect here, he has a big punch ready to go, and Trill is feeling it right now. Scattershot onto Existence, slowing him down. Nice Cyclone there coming out from Sam, and that is a really effective way that they can deal with this Warrior. Just scatter clone him and get pressure onto Dippy. That's what I want to see right now. Cedu sending the Holy Fires right now onto Dippy, doing decent damage, ripping Trill back to him, but now here comes Existence, gets actually clotheslined by Sam into a bash. So Sam and Trill doing a real good job right now protecting.
Losing to NA in League is like getting outskated by a Dave. Dave's actually not bad. Dave wasn't the number 12 who was really slow. Dave's actually a decent player.
How are they going to respond?
I don't know number 12's name. That guy's a huge bitch, though.
By Sam, but still, Ravager coming out here.
Oh, Trill's getting fucking owned.
Does Cedu have a save in him?
Man, when's the last time I saw a Hunter in the AWC? I feel like I never see Hunters.
Sitting through a Cyclone here, but Sam I am still not completely fine. Stormbolt connects there onto Cedu as well as they look to push forward, but Existence might have pushed too far, getting clotheslined here in the midfield, and that will be the Spirit Link coming out from Zhang.
Even the plate armor, he's not looking super durable. He trades out the in-range region. Dippy's getting aggressive. Solar Beam the clone. Here comes the Ravager. Sam needs to control it, but he gets sheared by Zhang. Grounding Totem available, but it doesn't come down in time. Dippy gets put into a full clone, but Existence is soloing Trill. Look at this pressure. He's killing him through Cedu's Angel form at the moment. Dippy clones Sam, and Cedu is pumping heals into Trill, just not able to keep him stable. He's trying to get him out of there. Grips him away with the scatter shot.
Max, Aya interviewed Trill's mom for Mother's Day also. I'm sure it was very wholesome.
But he doesn't.
That is nice.
Trill's gonna use turtle anyways.
I probably won't co-stream that.
I do think offensively the Warrior is looking really good at this point. Cyclone on the Ravager.
But I know Trill's mom. She's really sweet. I mean, like when they won BlizzCon and stuff, like, I mean, I've known Trill for more than 10 years. So like in an early BlizzCon, I met his parents, and I thought, oh.
And Liquid do it 2 times in a row.
Unbelievable. That was starting to look kind of hopeless.
What the fuck just happened?
They just pulled the switch. They got Zhang's Trinket Spirit Link.
What happened to that guy?
And now they had the perfect opportunity.
What happened? He fucking instantly died. What the fuck? Dude, you almost never see that. Where like someone actually goes 100 to 0, but it's like the thing that was impressive was his health bar didn't even go down in chunks. It was like a fucking straight line. Oh, maybe that's what rapid fire looks like, or something like. Look. Okay, well, not this.
Like this turtle here, because Cedu's rooted, behind the pillar over there, forcing,
But like obviously, I spent a lot of time with Trill over the years and at BlizzCon and stuff, and that dude. Oh, he feigned that. How does he not die? Do they get him in a? Look at this. Look at his health. Okay, the shift was a little late, but yeah, he probably just wasn't expecting to use it there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna retract that statement because I know nothing about PvP, so I could see someone. I don't know why they would, but listening to me talk about PvP, and then I would say, that shift was late, and they'd be like, this guy's such a dumbass. He doesn't know how a shift is supposed to work, and then like they'd definitely be right? Because like I'm just talking about something I know nothing about.
Unlocks on opportunity. Basically, anybody that comes in the open can be a target. I think technically the Shaman is probably the lowest overall armor value for the team. So finding that target and switching to him and all contributing to the kill, very important. And now you're in this position where like Liquid, you're gonna pick the same comp. Why wouldn't you? I think. The Fury Warrior, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, what was I saying about Trill? So. I knew Trill when he was like a legit a kid. Like, I don't know, was he a 17, 18, maybe something like that when we started playing dude, when we were playing in WoD, when we were playing and doing high mall carries in 2020 end of 2013.
see if maybe he's being greedy on that front and running like a lower amount.
Dude, Sam actually sent him to the Shadow Realm. That's insane.
Switch it around because they just keep focusing him, but I feel like he's probably not.
14. He was 14. Yeah, I didn't even know.
He is running mostly,
He was Zest back then.
he's literally not even being
XES. Which is sex backwards,
he's not being
but that's like an accident. Like,
he's being as safe as
there's literally zero chance. We used to make fun of him for that.
literally doesn't matter. He just does. I mean,
And
maybe Burrow,
and
but,
he
like,
like, you know, we'd be like, oh dude, sex backwards, we get it. And he's like, no, that's not what it means.
it's not. Maybe he's safeguard for
So yeah, that means he must have joined Limit when he was like 17 or something like that. But when we were going to BlizzCons with him, you know, I would like, you know, I mean, well, also as his guild master, so like I would, you know, take care of him for his word. Not like some dad shit, but like, you know, I would make sure that he was good, stuff like that. And then I got to meet his family, and I was just like, he has the most wholesome parents. They're like all the way in on his esports shit. They're like in the front row fucking screaming for him. They care so much. His mom's so sweet. Yeah, like some big bro type shit, yeah. I feel old now. I can't believe WoD was that long ago. Bro, Legion was 8 years ago. Legion! Oh my god.
They're kind of counter to the counter, and it's not working. So they have something else. Are they gonna run it back? Are they gonna change builds? Like
You're old? You're old.
that's where the questions are, because they are one
You're old, bro.
game away from being eliminated and going to the gauntlet. If they lose this game, the move guaranteed advances to the finals, and La Pompe will be dropping to the gauntlet.
Dude, Chad, I got an ankle brace on,
And the gauntlet again, you know. I said
and
earlier, but
I just ordered it off Amazon this morning. It's like a soft brace. It's not like a hard one. And I honestly thought that it wasn't going to do shit, but it's actually super sweet. Like, it is...
whatever comes out,
If you guys ever sprain your ankle real bad,
no guarantee you're gonna win.
little soft ankle brace costs like 15 bucks on Amazon. Highly recommend.
Right now, and they're gonna be running it back here once again.
Ordered it this morning and already have it. Yeah, dude, why do you think Amazon's such a rich company? You can just like need anything and you don't want to leave your house and you can just get it delivered to your house in like 2 hours.
Something that's kind of well-rounded. Like this could beat any comp Liquid have really. I think it could
Wait,
beat
is that the case everywhere, or is that just like big cities or even American cities? Like in EU, if you guys wanted to order something online, would it get to your house within a few hours?
Just have to win 3 games in a row. As Fury Warrior, Boomkin, Esto, Shaman.
That's some Cali shit.
That swaps to Zhang are what is
Oh, let's
really
fucking go.
off
That's
front.
some LA shit.
So, being aware of that, maybe when Zhang is getting pulled into the middle.
I mean, like it's not every item. It's like most items
talent,
are probably like
that way when he
overnight or next day,
if he gets stunned,
like at the
no
latest.
introduction for a swap.
But if you really need anything, you could scroll down the 20 products they offer for that, and like half of them will be able to be shipped to your house in that day.
Figure it out right now, but if there is somebody
Usually within a few hours.
Zhang, this man has been an absolute menace in the North American brackets. Let's see.
It probably just depends. I mean, it's probably really simple. It's probably just your geographical location and how close it is to massive Amazon depots. And I'm pretty sure there are massive ones in LA. So, like, if you guys have an Amazon center near you, it's probably really fast.
Actually 100% unbeatable right now in the AWC for these teams, unless they can win right here. Looking for the opener. Chris hitting in stealth there in camp.
All right, let's go, Liquid. Let's go back. Wait, who are they fighting in the finals if they win?
There, doesn't see him quite yet, but they're gonna open up with lightning last. So there's the Tim stun into a full fear onto Zhang. They catch Trill. Nice beam there by Sam onto Dippy, shutting down the
Void
follow-up.
GG.
You see here now Sam already pushing in. Look
Who
at
the
Dippy
fuck's
already
that?
getting
And
absolutely
also,
blasted here in the opener. Huge opener
who is
for
Le
Team
Pomp?
Liquid,
I've never heard of this
shutting
team.
of Le Pomp.
But they like won last week, right? Didn't they dummy everyone last week and now they're
Now Sam is
in
just
lower finals in week
crazy. He's
2?
faked so many kicks. Another clone now onto existence. Sidu's an angel form, freely healing the team. Dippy's getting blasted in midfield. He's hoping that Earthenwall Totem is going to be enough, but his damage is chunky. It might even just go through the defensive Earthenwall Totem. Existence is pushing in. They actually make a mistake. They stack up for a double shockwave. They punish it by getting a cyclone. They solar beam Sam. And they're trying to keep their
Well, they are not allowed to
Really,
use
our
whips
hex
in
out is really
EU,
good. I don't think
and the
Sam's
warehouse
gonna
guys
beat
have to
hard
come
draw
back from the
balance,
bathroom
so
before they
every full
process the
hex is
order.
like
Yeah,
really
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
They could've
Fucking
even
cope
gone
harder
with
for
the
your
hex
slow
load there with
delivery
the
times,
hex.
boy.
To be
Come on.
honest, if Sam
Come on.
doesn't have decurs, that could be a viable strategy. right now they're still just training down the hunter. He's got a lot of cooldowns. He's being kind of greedy. Here comes the
You
Ravager.
fucking wish you had whips up in there. You fucking wish those boys didn't have bathroom breaks so you could get those quick little packies.
Resistance is just getting popped at the moment, and he may have to go back to the pillar. He's gonna have to line of sight. Rapid fire is doing too much. He's hanging into a trap. Existence is still low. Dippy's out in the open. Aim shot comes through for
Bro, can you actually imagine real whips in an Amazon facility? Like they have like the line manager and like the packers and the sorters and all that stuff, and then they just have a whip guy and he's just fucking cracking that shit. Like if you step out of line, I mean honestly that would be good for one thing, and it would just give people who are good at whips another job. I feel like in the past like 50 years, if you happen to be sick at whip, you probably don't have a lot of job opportunities. For that specific industry, it would be it'd be bad. They wouldn't even use that. I'm thinking like some Indiana Jones shit. Wait, they probably use it for like cows and stuff, right? Oh shit! I see you guys are saying in chat. That is not what I'm talking about, by the way. I'm just assuming that like rodeo type shit. That is not what I was fucking saying. Yeah, that did not. Upon further review, that did not sound good. Yeah, that's not what I meant. I meant some like movie shit, bro. Come on, boys. Yeah, the whole chat's like, huh? I'm sitting over here talking about Indiana Jones. They had something else on their mind.
Existence actually is going to be the target. Zhang is in a full fear. Huge damage. They get the stun. Can they take him down?
But really, though, think about it. If you're good at using a whip, what can you do? You can... Wait, do cowboys still exist? And if cowboys do exist, do they... They wouldn't have a whip. Don't they have better technology now?
Kind of a dire situation, and I don't know if his cooldown tracker is just not working, but he's not used Roar of Sacrifice the whole game.
They have a lasso? Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. It's a lasso. I had it mixed up.
He's caught in the middle of the map. He can't skin for a second. He's interrupted. Airform Frenzied Regen needs to be enough, but a double end cap comes through. And you get the clone. He clones Sam I am. So
dude, it's crazy in 2024 you can just spam cast Cyclone. Like it's I wonder in how many alternate realities that you could replay over the last couple years where I wonder how many of those like 100 different alternate realities that Cyclone isn't a like 10-second cooldown like at the least.
And Trill's about to unleash a ton of damage. Maybe he goes down. They're taking really risky trades by standing still like this. Trill needs to be very careful. Solar Beam on Sam. Dippy is pushing in, and Trill is suddenly just getting crushed.
He exils and pops that. He only has turret and no trinket.
That is the question right now. Sidu is going to try to shut it down. Ripping Trill back to
yeah, they're getting piped. Their healer has Trinky too.
Pump looking revitalized in this matchup. Zhang gets fully feared though, and all of a sudden they have the pressure onto Existence. He ducks back to the pillar. They're going to be swapping to Dippy here, taking decent damage, but he is in bear form right before that stun connects. Existence trinketing out of a Cyclone here. Gets the triple fear right there. Gets trapped though by the diamond eyes of Trill. Excellently done by him, but it's still just
oh, they got the turret. So Trill's in a lot of danger.
Netting themselves some cooldowns, and they are showing that they still have signs of life left in them. Trill still at 50% HP. They get more crowd control here. Zhang has a lot of work, or Sido has a lot of work with him. Zhang is just blasting lava burst right now. Sam I am on 30% HP as well, getting blasted on the other side by Dippy. Sido manages to top both of his teammates up, but still, it's a long road left here. Zhang has all of his
current poll is Liquid going 3-0. I want to say yes for the
he's dying through in-range regen. Remarkable pressure coming out from Liquid
on Zhang kills.
But he does stay alive.
This game right now does not look good for Liquid, but maybe but also it's important to note that I don't know what I'm talking about at all. There's I'm just fucking making shit up when I'm talking about PvP, man.
On the balcony to avoid the warrior. He's free casting on the high ground. Trill has the high ground, and he's about to unleash a flurry of arrows in a moment here on the Dippy. Existence is trying to go after
I'm just simply making it up.
Finally,
guys, did you know that in the month of June, or maybe it's July, I think it's June, we're getting The Bear Season 3 and House of the Dragon. Wait, and I think it's like one more show too.
If they can stabilize Trill, I don't think they're going to be able to. I think his 100% win rate might be slipping away.
Oh yeah, the boys, yeah. That's it. House of the Dragon, the boys, and the Bear season 3. And House of the Dragon is honestly what I'm excited for the most. Like House of the Dragon fucking banged. Season 1 was super good. But if you know anything about like where the books were and stuff like that, that entire season was like a prelude. Like literally none of the content of that book, none of the content of that book was like, it's like literally just setting up the story.
C2 is stunned up and Trill might just die. He needs to void shift. He's being greedy with it. He trinkets. He doesn't void shift. He's still being greedy with it here. He manages to pull.
Let's go. We like that.
He's trying to reposition.
Are you guys sure Liquid's ahead?
Trying to blast down Dippy, but they're double in capped, and C2 doesn't have a trinket to combo with the void shift. He goes into angel form, but I think it's too little, too late. Dampening is so high, he has to cancel the angel and life swap. He's dying through it, but at the same time, Dippy is dead as well. It's match point for LaPomp. They have to see spell reflects another trap. Existence is making insane plays right now, and C2's into a full clone, no trinket. Star Surges fly through. Trill Fane does.
He has a personal. He has Exil in 10.
They clone Dippy. They're trying desperately to stay alive. Then they have a stun.
Like, where are they gonna line up a kill though? Like, healer has Link, healer has Trinket. He has NS.
Dippy's on the back foot, no Barkskin. Zhang into the full bash.
Earthen Wall, shift.
Possibly pull this off here, despite being ravaged for like the last 2 minutes. Speaking of ravage, here's the ravage.
I mean, C2's getting shit back too.
Gets gripped away. Warrior leaps after him.
Bro, that warrior is fucking his ass up.
Is he gonna be able to get that execute? He's in range to go for it. They're pressuring him, but I don't know if it's enough damage to do it. The Intim stun the warrior. They're blasted. They're trying to take him down. As he pushes for the win, he may go down. They have Spirit Link. He has to Trinket. He gets the Spirit Link.
They got Spirit Link and Trinket and NS. They only have Earthen Wall, and it's fucking 40% dampening. The thing is though, is C2's hard
Beautifully done there by Trill, but he gets caught up in the Stormbolt. Existence is all over him right now. Both teams feeling the heat. There's the lightning lasso coming up from.
Oh, Trill's cooked, right? He has a full turtle here if he gets banged, but.
Cyclone onto Existence, no trinket, double roar coming out from Dippy as they go after Dippy. Actually, rapid fire doing tons of work. C2 connects with the Guardian. Do they have the healing here? He's not getting heals from.
C2 got like 10% mana back.
And it looks like Trill
somehow.
is gonna go around the
Probably from spamming during GS.
Will recover, but C2 has no.
Dude, C2's a fucking beast, dude. Wait, didn't C2 say he was?
45% existence charges in. Who's gonna fall first? Is it gonna be Trill? Is it gonna be Existence? So much
rapid fire from range.
Leaps back to the pillar. Zhang gets caught up in crowd control. Dippy with the double roar, looking for the cyclone. Trill shuts it down. Huge.
They're dead. They got it. They got it.
And they will take down Existence.
Let's go.
Liquid will knock LaPomp out of the tournament and into the gauntlet.
Dude, that's crazy that
he maintains his 100%
they lasted that long.
On the marksmanship hunter.
At max, Trill was the best raider Liquid ever had.
Dude, how is Existence spell
are you just saying things?
When he's playing
You're just saying stuff.
And he's doing it.
Dude, Trill's a beast, but Trill will be the first person to tell you that that's not true.
How insane is this guy?
Oh my god. I mean, insane, but even that's not enough, man. You still lose. He's still out of it. He has to play in the gauntlet, the move. They can wipe the sweat away. Liquid protected them. You know, they're normally rivals, but today Liquid was an ally, a temporary ally to prevent LaPomp from passing them. So the Move fans are happy. The Move are in the top 3 for the Dragonflight finale. And now Liquid, they're ramping up for their rematch against Void GG because they got demolished the last time they went into them. But I don't think the Hunter is going to be super useful in that matchup because they have that Rogue. I think that Rogue is really tough for Hunter, but maybe it's not.
LaPomp put the Move in the dirt. Yeah, they LaPomp owned last weekend.
Like, the more I think about it, the more I like, yeah, why not?
What is it? Void GG dummied them earlier, so this will be a good rematch. Oh, they beat Liquid earlier?
Big blaster plus Boomkin equals
Max, which Liquid player has the most complete account? It's Sang. It's not close.
But the Ellie is just a Hunter instead that just does more damage.
Let me see if I can show you this, actually. Actually, I don't know if he's huge into achievement. Isn't it called Simple Armory? Simple Armory, I think is what it's called. And then I need to look for Sang.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, I like that.
Signed in as Rizzy Glizzy. Wait, do you have to sign in as your character to see this?
They always have the best comp names.
Or can you just search other players? Ah, there we go. Okay, Realm, Illidan,
It's definitely Mongolian Earthborn lead.
and Sang Helios.
No idea, but it's my favorite.
It actually makes sense now that they have Burrow, but back then.
I have dark mode on, and I think that's what's
Like, now
making
they're
this
actually
really bad.
But, like,
I mean, whoever named it just,
I mean, same thing,
way
but
ahead of us, apparently.
so progress
But anyways,
overview.
whatever the comp is
So maybe he's
called,
not big
it doesn't
into
matter. They are
achievements.
certainly dominating with it for
Looks like
sure.
he's missing about
And
half the
it
pet
works
battle
in their favor,
achievements,
and that means that is
half the
road here for
professions,
Lip
or a
Hum.
third of the
And now we're gonna
professions,
see the
some
rematch
PvP,
between Void
but like
GG
100% world events, 100% exploration,
right.
all that
There was
stuff.
some
And then
weird
look at his
things at the
mounts,
end of
dude.
one, like, they anticipated seeing
Yeah,
him
check
come out, and
collectibles. I mean, he has
doesn't want to get root solar beam.
913 mounts
We're
or
gonna play
something like
Sassy
that.
Rogue, because that'll like that was such like
What is he
a,
missing?
what do you call it, like 200 IQ blind pick for them to know that, like,
360 no scope.
yeah,
He's missing
because
the
Sassy
love
Rogue is
rocket,
really good into
which,
everything
by the
except
way,
that specifically.
if you want to
So you
send
know
Sang
that's not gonna
into
lock
the
in a game
Shadow
where he's
Realm,
afraid of solar beam.
just ask to mount off him and just get on the
Now,
just
if
get
you
on the
just
love
do
rocket and
saw
log
that,
off.
you expect that, and
You will
then
make him
the
so he will fucking
drones for that,
screech.
this is going to be a crazy series, I think, for North America. And Void GG have a really good opportunity to show that they can take a first place finish, right? Because it's normally been the move in Liquid as the main contenders, and everybody, I'd say, significantly behind those two. But here today, Void GG already beat
I don't know what he's
Liquid,
missing.
showing that they're easily contending.
Yeah, and this is kind of going to be their biggest competitor leading into the global finals. They are second place right now, Team Liquid in terms of points. Boy, GG, that is. So it's almost
Glad
like a little
mounts
bit of a
mostly.
warm-up round for what I'm sure we're going to be seeing in the global finals as well, with not really as many consequences. So I think this is going to be a great matchup. We may see some experimentation with comps, but really, who's to say? Because the other thing is Liquid. Zico,
Also, I'm not
Liquid's
sure if
just
Simple
warmed up.
Armory
Boy, GG
shows all. I'm
got
not sure.
that spot very early on in the day. Do you think that is going to make a difference?
How many toys do you have? Dude, no way. He has most of the toys. I was about to say Dryny is a toy machine.
We've been talking about individually how good these guys are, but now finally they're starting to come together as a team. They're being very creative with their picks.
Sang's gonna play Remix. I think I'm gonna play Remix. I'm actually, dude, I don't know. It's weird. I did it on the PTR, and I feel like I got what I wanted to get out of it.
Just the start of a much needed kind of improvement for the team.
Yeah, I think so as well. Now, also, we do have the grand finals bracket ready to go here. Seeing some spicy potential games that we'll be seeing later on, of course, next weekend.
Has the
But right
PvP
now,
community
PvC
lightened
final
up to
bracket
Aya, or are they still
this
like,
weekend, and where we have
woman,
what
ah,
leading up to so far today. This is the very
get out of
last
my
matchup
game?
of the day coming up here. It's Team Liquid versus Void GG. It's best of 7 as well. So we will be soon crowning our victor for the 4th and final cup of Dragonflight in just a moment. But before we get to that, we're gonna do another guessing game. Maybe
It's
Ben
still
was
that,
you,
yeah.
You tuned in last time, Zico. I heard your voice, your disembodied voice.
Yeah, I wasn't on broadcast. I
In
just
a little
wanted to chime in a little bit.
Ah,
you know?
okay. I didn't know if they were piping that through or not. But either way, whose spell is it anyways? Try to decipher the spell based on only the information available to you from. Let's see if we can get this right.
I think they like her. I don't know. The people who watch the AWC stream are
There's
cringe.
a lot of those.
Well, who are those people? I assume that's PvP players, right? Or just a very toxic part of them or something? I don't know if it's still this way on Twitch.
Without me saying anything.
Uses the cooldown of.
It's like 3. 1, 2, 4 words. I see
be two.
4.
It
I
could
see
be two.
4 yellow blobs.
I mean, I'm thinking it's either shifting power.
They hate Lithy now?
or,
Who's that?
Symbols. I think it's symbols.
Symbols.
It reduces cool power. I don't know. It could be a lot of things. Okay, wait.
This
It's
is not what I
definitely not
thought it
Cold
was.
Snap.
That is not at all what I thought.
Wait, what did you think it was? You're being all secretive here.
I know. I'm not. I thought it was the
I think it
talent
could be-
that reduces the cooldown of Shaman Shield.
What is this?
But I think it's True Shot Mastery.
Yeah, I think it's True Shot as well. I was thinking that.
This is a very cooked
Not Peace Weaver.
like attempt at making interesting content in between matches and games and rounds and stuff.
I think it does.
Not Sacred Duty. Because I don't even know what that is. There's no.
It's not that.
It's
It's
obviously
not
not
the thing
that. It is Sacred Duty? Wait, you just highlighted it is.
Wait,
What is
what?
Sacred Duty? Oh my god. Reduces the
What?
cooldown of Celestium Protection and Sacrifice.
Yeah, this is bad.
Huh.
There's stuff like this that's good. This is rough.
Let's see if anyone in the chat got it. Did anyone in the chat get it?
There's gotta be some.
Listen to the casters trying to be like,
No way.
this is good.
Either way, I think there
Did
might
anyone in the
be
chat? Come
another
on.
one here. More information this time.
Okay, fatal damage. In
Wait, what did Liquid tweet?
cheat death.
Nature's
I
Guardian.
still don't know who runs our guild, by the way.
Look at the title.
Like our guild
It's
Twitter.
sort of a
because-
blob.
Wait, it's right there.
It's
How it
Could be,
feels
but I don't
watching
know,
a
with the way it's blurred,
boomkin
I
do
swear you could,
mechanics.
like, fit more things in it or something.
well, this effect cannot occur more than. But there's a lot of.
Nature's Guardian
like,
is 1 minute.
uh,
Oh, but it's not
is
fatal
this-
damage.
No,
It's
it's
not
not
fatal.
fatal
It's
damage.
not fatal.
This is either. This is, no, cauterize is not
Can't
6
be
seconds.
cheat death.
It's cheat death is like 3 seconds, right?
And cheat death is
That's such a good clip.
I think this is
Holy
like a
shit.
10.
I'm keeping that.
Blood
Oh,
DK.
it's the DK Necropolis or something.
Yeah. I think I.
Oh, wait.
Purgatory.
Purgatory, yes.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, isn't it? Wouldn't it be kind of
They tried to-
Purgatory
dangerous to give the
final
monkey a
answer?
saw? Like, I feel like that could,
Okay, let's
and a
see.
hammer. Like that maybe
What?
could have gone
It's
bad.
cauterized?
Oh
Oh, no!
my
I don't play fire mage.
Listen, Zico, I need you to do something for me right now. I need you to reach into your pocket.
Oh, they hit
hand
the
over
5
your
minute-
mage
they hit
card,
the number
and I'm gonna
5.
throw it in the garbage.
Wait. I swear they hit the 5. It said 1. I swear it said every 1
is-
minute. Didn't the other thing say 1 minute? I swear the card before this said what? Was it hidden? Oh, they just
Every-
hit it, and I didn't pay attention to the blur. I assumed it was 1 minute because it said every minute.
How
I didn't
could
pay
this
attention to the blur.
possibly be anything but cauterize?
That's brutal. That's brutal. I don't play fire mage though.
Because Purgatory isn't 6 seconds, cheat death isn't 6. What the fuck is Defy Fate?
Never used cauterize in my life.
Giving a
Never
1-star Yelp review to your bakery shop.
that's
Okay.
brutal.
Yeah, sorry, man. Had to be done. All right, we're heading
Oh, it could be
into a
Og.
break when we come
I mean,
back.
yeah,
Big
Defy
game coming
Fate.
up here between
Defy
Team
Fate is
Fight and
definitely,
Void
it's
GG
definitely not
versus
these
Team
two.
Liquid.
So I'm trying to think of why they would have thought it wasn't cauterized, because it could have only been cauterized in that, but it's probably just 50-50. Like, they're almost getting it right. It's just like, when you're doing cool stuff like that, like they've done like rotation maps, but that's gotten kind of old. So they're trying to like innovate, which is cool, and you know, do that. But like tool tips, like just no one cares this about the specific of a tool tip. Like the people who are gonna watch something like this. Hashtag remove all cheats. I think that would be good for the game. I think they should remove all cheats and give every single tank spec one. Because it's ridiculously stupid that they make a bunch of cool trinkets every patch, but tanks feel like 50% of their trinkets have to be a cheat death trinket at all times. That's fucking stupid. They should just remove cheat death trinkets and give tanks a cheat. Every single one a cheat. Gamers can't read. We learn what abilities do by hitting the button or someone tells me what it does. That is exactly right. Bunch of tanks have cheats and talents. It's just asked to take it. What cheats do Prot Warriors, Prot Paladins, and Guardians have? And Brew? Yeah. Prot Pally is something that procs Guardian of Kings. That does not count. That's a really good talent, though. Ardent Defenders cheat. It being proactive entirely defeats the point, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's true. And also, if you had a cheat talent, but you just didn't take it, I think that decision might change really fast if they removed cheat death trinkets existing. All right, let's go.
I'm back
Grand
here
finals
in
time,
the
baby.
North American Grand Finals for Cup number
Oh,
4.
guys,
So
I
we've
found
got
someone I hate more than
VenRuki
Venruki, by the
back
way.
here in
You know
the
how
tournament,
Venruki is just
back
like
on the active
super,
game. We're gonna be checking out some of
super
the most
attractive,
recent
real
War
nice. Seems
right
like put
here.
together. He
Just
like
giving a little
hikes and
shout out
shit.
to their moms, 'cause it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day for anyone watching, of course. And they had some really sweet things
You
to
know,
say.
I just wish something was wrong with them, I guess. You know,
Here
seems
is
like
Kirby.
everything's
Happy
just too
Mother's
right.
Day. Thank you for always
Anyways,
supporting any choice I make and always being in my corner. I wouldn't be close
there's
to
a guy that plays hockey with me named Alex.
Aw.
that
Um,
was even added a little heart.
he
His heart.
is like 6'5",
Got
absolutely
Nick. Cannot thank my mom enough
shredded.
for the immense amount of support
Like
she's given me throughout
absolutely
my
shredded,
career. Happy to have
super
such a
good
great mom
looking,
that believes in me and whatever I do. She
incredibly
loves
nice
me
guy,
as well.
and he has replaced Venruki on the perch of
Love that.
person that I hate watch.
One more from
Definitely.
Void.
Huge shout out. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe Nick has the Mother's Day buff here. He's in the finals.
whole
Things
team,
are looking. Yeah, their whole
Yes.
team right now. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That was a
look at
long
that.
one. My mom greatly supports my career by making sure I have time to myself and trusting me to make my own decisions and outcomes. She supports me from the
No way,
start
Ruki
when
is still
watching
number
play.
one hate
I'm
watch for
extremely
beauty. Yeah,
appreciative of that support.
I could be there with you.
Happy
I know what you
Mother's
mean.
Day, Happy birthday to my dad. I'm super grateful for you guys' support, and I couldn't ask for better parents.
You're gonna text Alex? Please do not do that.
Opportunity.
I mean, he'd probably find it funny as fuck. We were talking about this on the bench yesterday. He like, came by the bench and we were like, yeah, fuck that Alex guy. And that's exactly what we were talking about. And he was like, wait, what?
Supportive parents. The supportive moms, supportive parents helps a lot.
And then we've got one from Absturge because he was the only other player that sent one in. But I love you, Mom. Thanks for letting me play that game you hated and eventually growing to love it.
Let's go. Shout out moms.
Yeah, that's pretty much my relationship with my mom as well.
Yeah, same.
He does a lot of us.
She was
Yeah.
not a big fan of, you know.
Warmed into the idea eventually, but
Yeah, I don't think a lot of the people who are like in their 30s now and are playing WoW for a living. We grew up at a time where WoW, like seeing your kid being hopelessly addicted to a video game was like, I need to save this child. It was not like a follow your hopes and dreams, you can do it. It was like fucking go to school, like leave.
A huge matchup right now.
My mom was really like on the more supportive side, but like if you were a kid now and you were a beast at a game, there's a path to making that your life. It's been done before. When we were doing it, it just simply had not been done before. It was not popular. And yeah, your parents just thought you were a fucking idiot. And 99% of the time they were right.
They've had time to kind of assess what happened.
Max, what did your dad think?
Yeah, for sure.
They were both really supportive of me. They like, I mean, when I played through like Kata all the way through
I feel like Void GG right now.
where like
They gotta just need to execute well on the blind pick because now I feel like
Legion,
Liquid,
I
and in
was
the previous series,
going to college, I was working a job, I was living out of my parents' house.
Fucking our Fury Warrior, they're gonna
And
probably
then
run.
I moved back into my parents' house at the beginning of BFA, and that's when I was like, right after the race, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a streamer. You guys gotta fucking hold my beer,
Boy, do you like how-
parents.
have you seen Calvin
Let me
Ridley,
just
by the way?
like,
He's pretty good.
let me just bum some rent off you guys for a few months. Let me just chill at the house for a bit.
Felt like everything started to
Let me
come
get
back.
this stream popping, and then I'm gonna move out of here. And that's what I did. They let me do that,
Liquid, they have to sit
and then I moved out after my stream started doing all right, and then we were chilling.
and we might wanna just play Outlaw
So they like,
and,
they wouldn't have let me do that when I was 20, but they let me do it, and they listened when I said that I had an opportunity when I was like
if they play a mid,
25 or
we wanna
so.
play our Cleave instead, so it's like there's a big mind game right now going on between these two teams, and I really think that whoever comes out ahead in the blind
Let's
pick
go.
is
Shout
gonna
out
have a huge
moms.
advantage, in this series because both of these teams can beat each other.
I mean, when you've got two teams that are so evenly matched, then it seems like it makes it that much more difficult to recover if you do end up losing that first matchup.
yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Your dad
especially
played
with
WoW
how
with you?
evolved all
Dude,
of these
Trill's
teams are,
dad
all of their different counter
and him
picks,
like
and
raided
all
together
the
for a
different
long
facets that
time.
they can play at such a high level, that, Negrand
When
does
he
with
was
the
like
big
really
run
young,
game.
like when he was
Definitely
9 or
gonna
something,
matter
like
for this
really
series,
young, he
what
got
the
his
tables
dad got
teams
him into
do
WoW.
decide to go for. Liquid and
So think about that, your
GG
parents get you
looking
into
good.
WoW, and then they
Rematch, I
fully
think, for
support your
finals,
esports
for
career.
the
That's what I'm saying. His parents are fucking goated.
Alright, let's see it. it here, and we are gonna see Nez tag
What is
in
it?
Trill. And this time they're
Someone
all playing the
who
zone.
rated me
This is
earlier
what I
or
wanted them
came
to
from the
play.
Savix
And they got the
raid
bracket, but
said,
this is
imagine not wanting your son to do what he wants.
bringing in the shaman. They are
Yeah, but like, okay,
pretty much doing
while my
exactly
parents
what we
supported
watched
me,
Tensei do
how many
in Europe.
people
So this is gonna be
do you
very
think had parents that
exciting.
were like, yeah,
Trill
fuck
back
it,
on
do
the
what you
human
want,
out there, Mez back on the
when it
human,
wasn't gonna
Seedy
work,
back on the shaman.
and like
What a blast from
that
the
person tried to make it work, and then they're like
OGG.
living paycheck to paycheck in their 30s, and they didn't go to college or have a good job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of parents who shooed their kids away from trying to play games all the time, and they were right. You know, sometimes your kids need guidance. It's probably just a judgment call based on how smart your kid is, I think. Like, if you think your kid's a fucking deadbeat, and you're probably just going to treat them different than if you think that they generally have good intuition or make good decisions. I don't have a kid, though, so who knows? I'm just making shit up. But.
Coming in from Nick as they do pull the trigger with that incarnation on Trill.
Yeah, and Trill gets knocked out of the darkness or the magic zone. Still very low. Forced to trade out the
okay.
walk, but no.
Interesting. They come out DKDH in the blind. Is that what they played earlier against Void Guga?
Now Mez getting blasted here in the midfield in the chastise. Has to trade out the anti-magic shell, but look at the damage here now. It's going to start adding up for Trill and Mez as they get aggressive towards Nick. Nick immediately trying to get out of there.
Yeah, and they got clapped. Well, the fact that they ran it back means that they feel comfy. Max, have you met THD's mom? Nope.
That one, but Nick manages to get a precognition, clones up Mez, and another setup here onto Trill, but preemptive blur from Trill means that he's going to be taking not nearly enough damage to actually die in that setup, and instead it's going to be Nick on the back foot here. Team Liquid looking absolutely solid here on this cleave. Sidu went for the lightning laser, but does get interrupted there as Calvish and Nick look to recover here.
Yeah, it's going to be darkness from Trill. So Trill has Trinket and Darkness. Full kidney shot now on Sidu. He's already traded out his Gladiator's Medallion on a blind from Calvish, so won't have that available for the next setup. Big stance here onto Trill.
99% of gamers have zero prospects in gaming careers. Parents have every reason to pull them away from it. Yeah, but... Well, you could say the same thing about, like, pro sports.
What are they going to do?
Right? I would actually even argue getting good enough to be a pro gamer nowadays when you're like 13, 14, 15, I would argue is more time consuming than sports. Like, you have workouts, even if, oh my god, the darkness.
Is darkness really going to be enough to save him?
Holy shit.
Trill holds on. The cyclone from Nick comes in. Nick is low.
Like, the thing is with sports, you have practices, but sports and athletic performance requires recovery. Dude, his health is just going not up. Oh man, I don't even know how he didn't die 30 seconds ago. Yeah, they got dummied. All right, what was I gonna say? But like as a kid, bro, if there's no breaks for gaming because your body does not require physical rest to rehabilitate. Like the kids who are gonna be pro gaming by the time they're 15 in whatever game, 16, 17, like they're good enough, like those are the ones that are playing literally 16 to 20 hours a day every single day of their life. Like, you know, so it's like even more of something you have to commit to as far as like sports, right? Like the best thing you could do to be a pro gamer is to skip school and to just only game all day every day. For sure. That's just gonna infinitely be better than spending time away from gaming. Whereas as an athlete, there's, I don't know, I'm just going to make this up, like half of the time in your life when you're not sleeping, you shouldn't be getting better at being an athlete because your body needs to rest. So it's, I would argue it's like almost twice as time consuming.
Pro agrees it. Like he holds on to his trinket for quite some time. I wonder what he was waiting for.
Wait, someone in chat said they went to an esports school. Is that a thing? Esports high school. High school esports. No. Give me like a... Okay, Jesus Christ. I was about to say, is this thing showing my fucking location, but it thinks I'm in Van Nuys right now? Or no, I guess that's where that is. Pretty sure I don't. Let me just double check that my location's being blocked. How do you do that? I never want to risk that shit. I see. disable location tracking Firefox. Type this in the search bar. Go to permissions, locations, settings. Okay, perfect. Permissions, locations, settings. Block new requests to access your information. Save changes. Oh, it wasn't even on anyway. I mean, I didn't think it was. I just never want to risk that. All right, lit. Anyways, what's a high school? What's a high school? What's an esports high school? In Korea, they have academies for esports. Yeah, it's not surprising. Dude, shout out Korea actually making esports profitable. That's insane. What is it? 17-year-old CS pro Donk has like 14K hours in game at 17. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, those are the people who are going to be pros. Like, we're not arguing more difficult, right? Because like the requirements to be a professional athlete are like genetic too. I mean, you could argue the same thing about gaming. It's just that like the life position you have to be in to actually even have a chance at being a pro gamer is so much more restrictive than being a pro athlete. Because you need to be able to own a computer. You know, you can be an insane basketball player and not have a lot of money. Well, no, because then you need to like go to AAU stuff and I don't know. But actually, the like best players in the NBA right now are like from not wealthy backgrounds from Eastern Europe. So not sure about that. But the yeah, full-time gaming is having someone be able to support you playing something for 16 hours a day from a very young age. That's all it is. Well, obviously, and talent. But, I mean, no matter how much talent you have, if you're not doing that, you have no chance. That holy priest did... What? Holy priest damage is stupid in both PvE and PvP. A little better in PvP, I think. Just because in raiding and PvE, in actual difficult content, you would have to choose not to heal to do the damage. I think that makes it significantly worse. Unless that got changed. Holy is popping off in Mythic Plus on damage meters right now. Well, I'd never argued against that, right? Mythic Plus, you can do pulls and entire keys without healers, so healers having extra time to DPS is a lot different than the rating argument. Max, are you playing Sork on Tuesday? I need to look at some D4 stuff here, but I think for the first season ever, I'm not going to play Sork because the only thing I like playing more than Sork and Diablo is very specifically Minion Necromancer, which has been dog shit since the beginning of that game. I have crazy Diablo 2 nostalgia from it, and apparently Minion Necro fucking owns. So I'm not gonna pass up a chance to play Necro in a season where Minion Necro fucking owns. Apparently it's like the best build in the game, which is insane to think about. I was talking to Shroud the other day, and he goes, wait, actually, let me give you an exact quote. No shot, I'm doing Druid again. Fucking ass class. That's what he said. But I wonder what he'll say. I could see a world where he's saying that, and that is the correct decision, but then he figures out that Druid companions got buffed. They're not like quite a viable build yet, but like they gave them 100% of the player stats now, so that's the reason the Necromanions are better. And I wonder if he'll trick himself into doing it again. Playing Bird Druid a fucking 3-time. Or a 3rd time. And then just hate it. Max, how many people are getting into the pro space in WoW? Do you think it's gone down compared to earlier expansions? Oh my god, yeah. The pro space is like the most lucrative it's ever been. Like you're making the most money or you have the best prospects to like have a popular stream and all of that. That's the most it's ever been right now. But it's hard for people to get into it because WoW is such an experience-based game and it's just extremely hard to break into that over time. It does happen though. Like there are players in PvP and PvE that are like haven't been playing the game for super long that are playing the game as good as anyone. We're recruiting players like that. I'm assuming that's been happening in the AWC. I've heard of some new teams doing pretty well. But yeah, it's not... I mean, you can just tell, right? Like right now, if a fucking insane gamer, 15 to 20 years old, is playing a video game, what are the chances they're trying to play WoW at a high level? What, below 1%? In NA? Like, extremely fucking small. So you're not going to have a lot of pros, right? That's like looking at a country who is not good in the Olympics in a certain sport. And then you ask yourself, well, how many of that country's #1 like insane athletes are playing that sport? Oh, like none? Okay, well are they going to be good at it? No, of course not. Or are they going to be continue to develop talent? Of course not. It's why the U.S. will never be able, should realistically never be able to compete in soccer at a worldwide stage for men's soccer, because in almost every other country in the world, their best athletes immediately play soccer, and in our country, an extremely small portion of our best athletes choose to do that. So by default, how are you going to grow? You know, how are you going to get better at that? Soccer is too expensive in the US. I mean, anything at a high level is expensive. All those AAU travel teams are super expensive. It's more that it's just not popular. Like pro soccer is not popular here, where for the rest of the world it's like the most popular thing, right? It's football. Guys, listen, I've given up a long time ago pointing out that, or calling it football, because most of my audience is NA and they're just going to assume I'm talking about our football, and that's just going to be confusing. Like, if I say soccer, you know what it fucking means. Just get over it. We didn't invent that word. The fucking UK did. It doesn't matter to me at all. And then it shouldn't tilt you either. And then some people's comeback to this is like, all right, well, I'm going to call your sport hand egg. And in my response to that would be, I don't fucking care. Like, I could never possibly be emotionally moved by someone calling a sport something that I don't call it. I just can't imagine being upset at that. Yeah, but but as far as like having conversation and saying things, it's important to me that we all know what we're talking about, and you certainly, whether it triggers you or not, you know what I'm saying. Damn, so Liquid's getting fucking dummied, huh? Football, as we call it, is a culture and has old roots in other countries than U.S. That's why it is not yet that popular in the U.S. Yeah, I mean, even in the next 50 years, the world where soccer becomes the most popular sport in the country would be extremely unlikely because it's not just growing at the rate that everything else is. It would take a generational star, like for example, what Wayne Gretzky did for hockey in America. Like when Wayne Gretzky went to the Kings, played for the Rangers, like that boosted ratings and like caring about hockey in the States by a shitload. But now Messi's playing in the MLS, but like absolutely no one watches the fucking MLS. But it would take someone like that to like popularize it here. So like honestly the best chance for that to happen is actually like right now. But I don't think it is. Look at tickets for games Messi is playing in. Yeah, I'm sure they're really expensive and hard to get too. Yeah, that doesn't really disprove what I was saying though. I said that Messi could cause something like that, but I don't think it's happening at a large scale. What the Gretzky effect being with Messi would be like the entire MLS's ticket costs, stadium attendance, and viewership go up because of one person's existence on one team across the board. Which could happen. He's only been here for like a year or something. It's honestly the best thing that could happen to it in this country is him coming here. Max, the U.S. would need a born in America phenomenon like Messi for soccer to outgrow their sports. Probably true. Yeah, like legit. Like, and it's probably the chances of this happening are so insanely low. But like, yeah, like just imagine the best soccer player in the entire world, like just dominating the European leagues, everything, and like led. This sounds insane to say, but like led the United States to like some kind of World Cup victory or something. Again, sounds fucking lunacy, right? Crazy shit. That would probably have to happen for that to be true, and that seems so unlikely just because of what we said before, right? Like, just I know we have a big population, but like an extremely small amount of our greatest athletes are becoming soccer players, so how is that going to happen? That would have to almost change first, like a chicken before the egg thing. You'd have to just have some random guy. Who's the US's best player right now? Pulisic. I don't know how to say his last name, but okay. How does he? I'm assuming is he just what leagues does he play in? That he's known for right now. He's won the Champions League. He plays in Italy. Plays for an Italian club. He plays in a top league. And is he like a good player on that team? Is he pretty good or is he trash? Italy is not the top league. I think he was referring to Champions League, but yeah. He's good, but not top tier. Okay. Sounds good. Dude, you know what news story I didn't really follow closely, but I thought was crazy that happened was that whole, like, soccer league that was going to happen over in Europe. I think it was in Europe, where they were going to just basically oust all of the teams that didn't have a large following and a lot of money, and they were just going to create, like, a super bougie league with all the rich teams. And then, like, that got leaked before it got finalized, and then, like, at least from what I could tell, not following it closely, it sounded like a lot of those teams got, like, their fans were so fucking mad about that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Isn't soccer also having a Saudi money problem too? Bean having it? It's just the retirement home. Yeah, but like it can scale though. Like if someone like is a popular player and they want to take a big payday to go play over there at the end of their days, you know, make that fat cash. It only takes a few more years of that until more promising younger players take that money, that life-changing money, and then it stops becoming a retirement home and it starts becoming a putting a bunch of talent in a bunch of different places, you know? Yeah, taking Saudi money, not a fan of that. Esports is doing that, actually. There's a Esports World Cup coming up. And they're trying to get esports with a bunch of Saudi money, and that is not good. I remember Team Liquid ended up sending out some kind of survey to talent like a month or two ago or something like that. And they were like, hey, like, what are your thoughts on this? Are you interested? Have you heard of it? You know, gauging interest. Would you want to, like, be a part of this or co-stream it? And I just answered no to all that stuff. And they were like, would you like to explain why? And it's like human rights violations mainly. But, like, that's the big kicker. But just in general, like, not my thing. Like, yeah, I don't want fucking nothing to do with that, bro. Yeah, but the Saudi money knows what they're doing though. They're getting like conventional esports at their lowest moment. Like these esports orgs have gotten so much investment from VCs, and then they got a big cash boost with crypto, and then they overhired during the pandemic, and then all at once it was no longer the cool thing to invest into. Crypto got outed as an obvious scam, and then you had, you know, all that other like, and then now they're sitting here, they have these budgets, they have these employees, and they're just, you know, a lot of people haven't figured out how to make it profitable. And then it's like, okay, now we need money. So if they could have swept in with that esports cup or any kind of funding, I mean, esports orgs right now, I'm pretty sure would take any money they could get. Max, did you watch the Tom Brady roasts? The best jokes were about him investing in crypto. I didn't watch that. I don't find roasts funny. Is maybe the best way to. I haven't watched. I heard it's good. Like I've heard it's good, but like that specific one. But I don't know. I've never watched a roast and been like, this was great. You know. The roasts were good with the old comics, now not so much. The little bit I've heard from that roast is that was not new comedy. They were saying some shit. There was multiple jokes about Aaron Hernandez hanging himself. They were constantly talking about Tom Brady's wife cheating on him with a jiu-jitsu instructor, like to his face. I mean, that is I don't think they were being super PC. They were getting in. But I mean, I didn't watch it, so who knows? Oh my God, is Liquid gonna win here? Come on, finish that guy off. Phrasing. Speaking of finishing that guy off, they also made jokes about Kraft visiting the massage floors. Yeah, the only thing that I think is interesting about that roast was I would want to see Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft interacting with each other. Because for people, there's some Europeans watching. Bill Belichick was the coach for the New England Patriots, American football team. They won a bunch of titles with Tom Brady as the quarterback. And Robert Kraft was the owner of that team. And like, oh, let's go Liquid. Come on, finish him. Yeah, and like all the podcast people who were at the roast afterwards were like, dude, you could cut glass with the tension from Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick. Like, they fucking hate each other. But yeah, since it ended, like, basically Robert Kraft, the owner of the team, like, made this documentary, or like produced this documentary about the dynasty of New England Patriots, and it was like extremely anti-Bill Belichick, and obviously that was coming from him. And basically the entire Patriots fan base hated it because of that. And obviously Bill Belichick feels a certain kind of way about that. Dude, Liquid seems like they're... One second, I'm turning this up.
Is he staying alive right now? Sending through the killing shot. Here comes the killing spree. Big damage onto Sam. Sam responds with the solar beam onto Nick, and now Nick is in big trouble. Guardian connects onto Nick. Currently in a kidney shot. Incarnation here pops for Nick.
Dead.
Huge damage. Sam's dead. Nick
No.
is dead. Who's gonna fall first?
Come on, Nick, die.
Be Sam
Die.
who falls first. Nick ducks back into bear form.
Come on, Trill, get him.
Region, gets gripped back to save it. Calvish with the cloak of shadows there. Nice route onto Trill. Sidu, we've seen what Trill can do in this situation. We've seen him 2v3 teams. He's still gonna try here, Van.
Definitely going to try, but it's going to be hard. Calvish has a trinket. He's got evasion. Trill's going to be shut down. I think Sea-Doo might tap out here. That Cyclone should be enough, but never want to fully give up. Trill will fall, but really close game. To me, this is the most convincing game for Liquid. I want to see this once again because that was incredibly close. That was the most we've seen Void GG tested, but ultimately will come out ahead.
Yeah,
Nick with the
so Void GG is fucking dunking them.
At about 60% dampening. you can't heal through it. It's just not possible. So Void managed to hold on to that point and get their third win. Are they going to be able to 4-0 Liquid here?
I mean, if they can 4-0 Liquid, they will be 7-0 against Liquid for the day. That's absolutely insane. Void GG really looking like
it's a best of 7
today, and I'm getting it's like what happened with Echo as well, right? Like they lost to Shibaku 3-0, then they lost in the finals I think 4-1, and it's kind of the same what's happening here. Like one of these teams that starting to reach their full potential is just coming in and challenging the kings of the region here. Void.
Why is there so much blue balling in PvP?
Like in this situation,
You think someone's gonna die and then nothing happens, dude? Honestly, same. Like if you look like you're gonna die, just fucking get it over with, you know?
This is something that I'm
Think about the viewers.
Right now. It seems to me, okay, from what I've seen and from what I've heard from players, that they don't like playing Outlaw Rogue Moonkin into Demon Hunter Moonkin. So why doesn't Liquid just play that? Like why doesn't Trill just play a Demon Hunter? Because Demon Hunter Moonkin has been beating all of the Outlaw Rogue Moonkins, right?
Yep.
That's literally the reason why we saw LaPomp win the tournament. So I'm confused as to why Liquid doesn't have that as like an option prepared.
Didn't they play that earlier?
How weak Outlaw Rogue
Trill was playing Demon Hunter, and I assume oh, they were playing Demon Hunter DK.
Why don't they have that as an option? Because I think that would maybe be a good answer here.
Maybe they haven't practiced it. I mean, that's literally two of their like very well played characters.
They have the players to pull it off, but
maybe they haven't played it yet.
Had time to practice it. I feel like Liquid, they put in a lot of practice. They have a lot of different comps, and they probably just put in more time into like DK stuff and like MM Hunter stuff. But yeah, maybe it's definitely a very important comp to have right now in the meta. I feel like all of the good teams are running Demon Hunter and Moonkin. We saw Echo run it. We saw Shibaku run it. We've seen basically everybody run it at this point. So definitely something that could be on the table.
Maybe they just don't want to give in to the OP comp. That's not a thing.
Not something I expected. Honestly, not something I expected. I thought Void was
Oh,
gonna get rolled
I unplugged my
today. I'm
camera.
gonna be honest. I thought they were going to go through Gauntlet.
Look at that.
So I'm happy to be wrong about that. They have been playing insane.
Look at me.
Knock down Proving Grounds.
All right.
Another kind of
Okay, I have
map,
to
but yeah,
re-plug
this
in my
is
camera,
insane.
but
I mean, Void GG. You know, we didn't. You say you
This
didn't
is gonna
expect
hurt.
I've been waiting.
I
for
gotta
this
get up.
moment.
1
I
second.
feel like since I saw this team come together, I've been waiting for them to have this performance. I've been waiting for them to win a cup and just kind of dominate with the skills that they have as individual players. So it's really nice to see them put all the pieces together, have such a stellar performance. They might be able to 4-0 the finals, which is absolutely insane. Because Liquid is looking solid. Like this is Liquid. They're fully practiced. They've been preparing quite a bit. So I think it would be a statement for Void moving into the finals. Looks like we are going to see the exact same matchup. We're going to go to Nalpudon Proving Grounds, another map we don't see that often picked in the AWC, as it is kind of chaotic, a little bit crazy. But yeah, what's your prediction for this one?
Anyone know how to fix wisdom tooth pain?
It out here and now.
I don't know.
I think this
Pain
is
relievers, probably.
proving grounds where Void GG
Oh,
can
dude, I
really
should take pain relievers for my
the
ankle.
hottest team this weekend.
Let's go.
Heading into the finals next weekend. So that's what I think. I do like that Liquid are locking this in again, though, because it was a really, really close game, and they looked the best in this, well, today, in general, in any of their games. That was their best game. I am on. What are you thinking about? You think Liquid battles it back?
Hey, Reptar.
I want to believe in the dream, but Void GG, I'm also just so happy for them. Like, they're having such a stellar performance. I feel like all three of them are
You guys
just
see that
completely
stretch?
dialed in. We've seen
Look at
insane
that.
plays from Kearney.
Dude, he
They've
gets
been
off the
teaming
couch and
defensively as
stretches
well.
so hard he
Nick getting
keeps his
just
feet
most
on the
insane
couch
shot
while he
control.
does. Hey, buddy, come here.
Calvish setting his whole team up. So I feel like if
Yeah.
I do end up 4-0
here,
here, like
buddy.
I said, it's kind of the performance I've been waiting
Reptar.
for. And I kind of think it's going to happen. I feel like they have so much momentum in this matchup. What do they have? 6-0 today on Liquid? Yep. 6-0
What a big
on Liquid.
boy.
So chances are they're probably going to win this one.
What a big stretch.
Yeah. Right now,
What a big
the
boy.
stats are all in Void's favor, and honestly, it's really impressive that Void, they're just locking in. Like, they've beaten Liquid with so many different comps as well. That's really impressive to me. Just being able to play that rogue.
I have 4
such a
wisdom
high
teeth
level,
that didn't hurt and didn't need to be
bounce
removed.
back and forth, bring out crazy things, and it really
Wait,
helps,
don't they
right?
just
Because
always eventually
it's so genius,
like
right?
grow?
Like,
Oh no, I think like
one game
sometimes
you
they
win,
grow
you
normal.
win, you hard counter something, you win one game, and that's like now permanently like burned into your enemy's brain. Like they're always going to be thinking, well,
They can just tell from an early age,
Red Rogue,
usually if they're growing in a direction where it's eventually going to hurt.
smart with their picks, and they've been
I got mine
super
taken away.
good mechanically, as a
Apparently
team.
when I was super
Really,
fucked up on whatever
finding
meds I was on
long,
to get those taken out,
extended
apparently I
sessions
hit
where
on
nobody
the
can control their character, and they've been
the-
clutch as well,
the-
especially
not the
the
dentist,
offensive
the dental
department has been
hygienist that was
absolutely
helping me out.
great
That's
to
what my
watch.
mom was
Showing
telling me.
much
I was not there. She could be making it all up.
so many clutch
but
stuff.
apparently I was saying
Trinket,
some dumb
the
shit.
Trinket, the bear charge tech. It's just beautiful to see what these guys are able to do, and we'll see if Liquid can turn things around here, or if it's going to
Dental
be further in
hygienists
the
are
background
hot, so
or,
that tracks.
Void. And, of course,
Like,
this
as a
is,
profession,
cup number 4. We
I
still
dated a
have
dental
the
hygienist for a
finals,
year.
and both of these teams will be
That
in the
relationship
finals
fucking sucked, man.
later on. So these guys are fighting for the momentum. They're fighting for the cup money. They're fighting for the glory of heading to
Fucking,
the
that was
tournament.
so bad. That was the girl that remember I told you guys the story about like the ski trip?
To write out those nice messages. So I'm kind of cheering for the boys because of that.
Yeah.
The one where she like picked up her skis, walked down the mountain as soon as we got there, and then left. And we left. That was her, the dental hygienist.
Is going to be able to put a point on the board. Both teams playing conservatively in the opener, but I don't know. It's scary to do this, right? Like both teams want to have an ideal opener, but I don't like dampening against a balance druid. Like as dampening gets
Same.
higher, as dampening gets higher and balance druids get incarn, it's just it's a cooldown that lasts such a long time that it's really easy to get overwhelmed. It's scary. So I don't know. I guess both teams are in similar positions though in that regard.
Absolutely, and I don't know because I feel like both teams maybe think that they have. Oh, Cedo getting sapped. Nick has been found, and Sam Adams
Get found, by the way.
Going on to Cedo here. They're just sanding it. It seems like they're actually putting a lot of damage into this with Cedo not trading just yet, and I feel like Void GG got a little bit baited there by that opener. Sam Am did a great job to stay in stealth there during that sap, and now as a result, Cedo can just sit through.
Wow, why did Sea-Doo take no damage? He didn't use anything. And they used everything. They had PI, Rush, Incarn, Beam, everything. They used everything, and he didn't use a single thing. Why did he take no damage?
Lasso here on Calvish. I love these lassos. Lasso is such a powerful ability, but Calvish is going to be able to get out of that static field totem with some cheeky plays, getting a full kidney shot onto Sea-Doo, but Calvish, Nick, and Kearney all getting rotting down. They're doing a big setup here onto the Priest. What is Kearney going to do? Get cycloned out of that. Sam I am having a great game here in game number 4, finding some really clutch crowd control.
Okay, can we ban the
Dreamer
priest
and
just turning into
likely
angels?
Just top off his entire team.
Guys,
Void
when a
GG is
priest
gonna be
turns
looking
into
to
an
set up,
angel, I have
get
this like
aggressive here.
visceral
See
reaction to where I know it's a wipe because someone has died. It's the most obvious death in the game is angel form. And my PvE brain cannot handle this. It's like a jump scare.
Calvish gets kidney shot there on the killing spree, and Sam I am is going to be feeling safe here. But
Dude, Rigalon progression with 4 of those idiots.
Too much under heavy fire. Here comes a setup. There's a nice setup here onto Kearney, potentially out of that lightning lasso into a cheap shot, and they do get a little bit of damage there, but they don't force any cooldowns. But Kearney didn't have Guardian Spirit there, so if they had a little bit more damage in that swap, that could definitely have been something that netted them the trinket. So I don't mind that at all. It was a good idea, but yeah, just not enough damage in that particular moment. Right now, Nick is sitting through a solar beam, looking for the cyclones here onto Cedo, and Cedo's just running away, trying to make it as difficult as possible for Nick to catch that crowd control. Instead, it's going to be Calvish who sends them line.
Let's go.
It breaks instantly, and he gets cyclone too. So
Yeah, I will say the dampening system is interesting. Like in certain comps, the fact that you know it's not going to end till like 40% dampening does make it feel like you're what are we doing here?
You said slow them down at all costs. Calvish has no cooldown, so maybe a little bit of a
You wish it was. It just makes it feel like the first 5 minutes nothing's going to happen.
The adrenaline rush blades are here onto Sam, putting out quite a bit of damage, but I think Sam's going to be able to shrug it off. He's in bear form, trying to just soak up a lot of that incoming damage. A fear on Sea-Doo is allowing
Dampening ruined arena. Oh no,
dampening
dampening not existing. The matches
Three-shot
would last
game.
forever, and
Sam
the
looking
tiebreakers
to
were
reclaim
awful.
His crown, gets the full cyclone there onto Calvish, but unfortunately the follow-up gets interrupted by Nick, and now Void GG is falling apart just a little bit, but a bash on Sea-Doo gives opportunities for Void.
Void looking for the CC here. They get the gouge.
There were already a couple games today. Yeah, there's some comps that don't play for dampening.
Able to land that cyclone out of onto Sea-Doo. Calvish gets pulled back by the static field. Lightning Lash coming out there. Kearney spamming out flash shields in that Spirit of the Redeemer, but it does end. Nick gets cloned. Kearney tried to grip Nick out of that clone range to
Come on.
allow him to play during this.
Let's get a game. Let's get a game off these posers.
Wasn't able to connect it. Still a really nice try there from these heaters. Just try to do anything they can to make sure that their DPS are being able to do as much damage as possible and just make their life easier. See Nick slapping his way over to Sea-Doo, looking for some cyclones, but again, Liquid are just playing this super defensively. They're just cycloning Nick. They're not going for too many offensive, CCs onto Kearney, and instead of just playing defense, Sea-Doo sitting through a blind. But again, Samayam is going to be able to stay alive. He fake casts the solar beam there, nicely done by Sam, and Sea-Doo sits through another blind. Doesn't have to trinket. Samayam is in another clone. They're going after Kearney, and I think they're just trying to win with Shaman late game.
Yeah, this is just one of those matchups that has so much control of both teams are finding the gouges, the cheap shots, the cyclones, the bash, the solar beam. It becomes really, really difficult.
I don't understand how they are losing to pretty much a mirror.
So deep in dampening, so that could be what's in store for us once again.
Sometimes you just get diffed.
55% dampening, and I think the third or fourth incarn from Nick.
Max, do you oversee any Liquid WoW stuff outside of raiding? I have some pull in if we were to do like a dungeon team. To answer your question about PvP, no. Like, when these dudes come in town, and I think they're in town soon. Let me see what CD messaged
into Cyclone here onto Kearney. Nicely done here by Sam and Trill. Calvish is in trouble. He is on the run. He gets disarmed. Kind of dancing around.
Because I think they're boot camping for the LAN at some time soon, and I'm going to take them out.
Where's the pressure? Sam might just die. Huge damage incoming.
I'm going to take them out when they're here.
They get every defensive cooldown from Sea-Doo. At the same time, Nick is in a little bit of danger. He trinkets out.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's also Liquid MMO, so if we do like other MMO stuff, I'll be involved with that, but like WoW PvP, nah.
Yeah, and Samayam is definitely feeling unstable right now as Sea-Doo gets put in a full kidney shot bash onto Trill. Can they find the fear? Kearney is sitting in a Spirit of the
Take them out to the shed? Yeah, just fucking kill them. Get them out. Oh, I've been watching Prison Break, by the way. I needed like a shitty show to watch as I'm just doing other things and it's happening in the background. And that's the one I've landed on.
No, they're gonna get a blind onto Sea-Doo instead. Can they continue to chain?
I have never seen it.
Could be in trouble. He's gonna trinket and trade out the bear form there, and he will be
Prison Break shitty. Yeah, it's not like a good enough show where it like takes your full attention, but it's a good show. But like, it's not your primary entertainment. It's like you're on your phone, but you're also watching it, or you're watching it as you're going to bed.
Is he going for a bash? What is he doing? Gouge on Sea-Doo into a potential cyclone. Cheap shot. Can Nick get the cyclone? He needs to find it. He does. Nails the cyclone.
Yeah, it's second monitor content.
Boy, GG looking at 4-0 Liquid here. Can they do it? Barskin might be enough to deflect.
It's really good at that. I wouldn't be watching if I thought it was just bad.
He might be able to hold on. Sea-Doo might have to trade the Spirit Link.
Just like WoW streams. Exactly, yeah.
That was a good push there by Void, but
like, bro, if you watched my WoW stream every day, WoW stream, it's like, but like, if you watch my stream every day and you overanalyzed everything like a Game of Thrones episode, that would be psycho. But if you had it on as your second monitor, that would be reasonable.
Quite brutal. Nick is able to get the cyclone here on Trill. Kidney shot on Sam. Liquid's offense is completely slowed down. Now Void is pushing in. Kearney trying to get on top of Sea-Doo for a game-winning fear.
Yeah, can he get it though? Calvish is trying to set it up. There's the cheap shot. Kearney moving in. Oh, good catch. Trill is there. He gouges it, but he gets the cyclone anyway.
No. Oh, what a link.
Spirit link does drop though, and Samayam I think will stay alive with that, but still.
I don't know. He might still die. Renewal in 2 seconds. Is he gonna slam it insta? No. I mean, Sea-Doo has Ascendance, and man, I bet that team's just saying everything 3 times so aggressively right now in their comms. Link, I got you. Hold. Trigger.
Blind. How are they going to stay alive here? They still have more crowd control as well. Chastise coming in. Chastise is going to be enough. Kearney gets put in a full cyclone. They're swapping to Calvish. Trill gets disarmed there though. Beautifully done by Nick. He gets the precog. He's spamming out the heals. The void shift comes out for Kearney, and this is
Kearney's fake dead. Love that.
This is just insane. Almost 50% dampening. Both teams playing out of their minds defensively, offensively. Sea-Doo pulls away. Kearney's still low on health. They might make a swap on him. Full clone on Trill. Gouge on Sea-Doo. 3 versus 1 on Sam-I-Am. Once again, as he is forced just so defensive. The Cyclone lands by Nick. Sam-I-Am tries to shut down the next one with a solar beam.
Oh, he's dead, right? Yeah, he's dead. Can they trade?
Health. How is he still alive? Sea-Doo pulling off miracles. Great defensive plays here by Liquid. They hang on by a thread. But
yeah, okay, there he goes. He got the moon.
GG shuts it down 4-0 over Liquid. I mean, what a dominant performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, Void GG are your
dude. They got fucking blasted.
American champions. What an insane day.
They got fucking blasted. Also, Nick is damn doing.
Team Liquid here, showing up for work, looking absolutely amazing at it, and I mean, it's just so much control. So when they start getting that momentum, when they get those CC chains, it is just a work of art here to watch these guys play, and you can see it here.
It's not been a great tourney for Liquid. I mean, they lost in the grand finals, right? So I feel like coming in second by default is good, right? It's nice. Maybe their goal is to win every tournament though, so I can respect that. Like you have your own expectations. I mean, when we come in second, I want to like fucking crawl into a hole and die for 6 months. So it just depends on what you're expecting. Yeah.
At the start, I was thinking, okay, it's gonna be Void. Oh, sorry, not the Void. It's gonna be the Move. It's gonna be Liquid. It's gonna be like maybe Power Frogs. You know, things like this. But I didn't expect like Void. Maybe they can make it in again. You know, through the gauntlet. But I certainly wouldn't expect them to show up like this and climb up in the standings. And you know, the Move. Taking over.
Losing feels so much worse than winning feels good.
Insane to watch these guys grow. And
I think it totally depends how you win or lose.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't wait to see what's in store for us. I feel like both regions finals.
Like for us, the worst losings ever felt is boss being nerfed and killed when you're asleep. Nothing will ever be even remotely close to that. Like even Sepulcher is just nothing in comparison to a boss being nerfed and killed while you're asleep. But you have, but like Nyalotha was probably like, you know, that's the first win. We got a race world first win in our first expansion going for it, and we won by a lot. Like we won by multiple days. That, and we like right before we won, Complexity like moved our flights. They were like, all right, guys, we're going to, you know, move the flights 2 days later. And then we won. So, like, we had 2 days after the win while the other team hadn't killed it to just fucking just vibe out and, like, go golfing and shit. We did all kinds of fun stuff. Like, that probably felt as good as losing ever felt bad, you know, like, if you're judging it by that. But I think it depends on the scenario. Void, yeah, dude, Void GG. Look at that. What is up with them? I mean, they were like pretty good last season, but like, what? They're just fucking dummying everybody. They didn't lose a single fucking game. Holy fuck. Yeah. Shout out to them, bro. Dude, I really hope... Wait 1 second. How long... I need to know when I can play hockey again. I'm already having withdrawals. How long does it take a sprained ankle to heal? A grade 1 sprain can take 1 to 3 weeks for recovery. Alright, we're going to hope that I mean, it's a 1, right? Chat. How can I tell if it's a 1? Did it bruise? Yeah, no bruising. 0 bruising. How big is your foot? You guys want to see? I'm just kidding. It's like barely even swollen. It hurts like a motherfucker though. Like it hurts bad. And we can walk, but with like a little bit of a limp to not put a ton of. I can tell you exactly. I could tell you exactly how it is. So, all right, here's my feet, right? So here's my left foot. And these look like paws, but I'm not going to make it look more like a foot. So here's my left and right foot. All right. If I try to this, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not even be able to do this. This looks fucking ridiculous. All right. I need 1 second. Let me just like copy and paste something. All right. Let me get like a stock photo of a foot. All right, here we go. I found a photo of a foot from Vogue. All right, here we go. So here's the foot. All right. So this is my right foot. That's the one that's hurt. So if I try to... How do I like tilt this bitch? Okay, if I try to like roll my ankle this way, so the foot would go, and this is going to look so stupid, but I'm sending it. If I were to try to turn my foot like this, dude, how can I describe this? Like your ankle's going to turn one of 2 ways, right? Like your foot going to the left or your foot going to the right, kind of. Like an arrow, maybe. Your foot doesn't actually become detached in this scenario. I can roll it to the outside just fine. So I can fall in on this ankle. Right? So this ankle can, like, touch the ground almost. And I'm perfectly fine. But, bro, when I do it the other... Oh, no, it's the opposite of that. I'm doing it with my foot right now. All of the pain is on the outside ankle. Right here. That's all of the pain. Because my foot got, like, fallen on, you know? Sounds like you rolled your ankle, not sprained it. I mean, I don't know the difference, but it hurts so fucking bad. Like, I cannot... Like, if I tried to kick a soccer ball, someone rolled a soccer ball to me and I had to kick it with my right foot, I would die instantly. It would hurt so bad. What is it? You might want to go get x-rays to make sure it's not broken. Maybe. But the fact that I can walk on it perfectly fine. Like, I don't want to put weight on it. I still skated on it last night. It could be like a hairline fracture. Like right now, I can put weight on it just fine. I'm standing up. I can stand alone on that leg. I can fully support my weight with that leg. The only thing, I can roll it all the way to one side and hold my entire body weight. I just can't roll it to the other side because it hurts bad. Sounds like a fracture. You need x-rays. Fuck. Max, it could still be broken. All right. I mean, okay, how do I go get an x-ray then? I'll go do that corny ass shit. Guys, I don't want to do that. I don't like going to the doctor. I'm young and spry and I cannot have anything happen to me. Isn't your sister a doctor? Yeah, she's in Miami though. Speaking of that, I might miss some time. I told her if the Florida Panthers make it to the next round that I'll fly down there during their homestand and catch a couple games. So if that happens, which would be like in the next couple weeks, I'll be gone. Fuck the Panthers? Yeah, I don't really care about the Panthers. We just want to go see playoff hockey. She's actually a Bruins fan. Tell your sister about the foot, and when she says go to your fucking doctor, then go to the doctor. Okay. Do you want opinions on your prostate or anything while we're guiding you? Ooh. Speaking of that, how old are you when they start checking your prostate? It's like in your 40s, right? So I got like a solid 9 years until I have to do that. I'm not going to lie, guys. Even if this is the reason I end up perishing, as soon as I turn 40, I'm never going to the doctor again. Because not only do I not want that, I don't want them to even ask me if that's something I want. And if I end up dying because of that, then fucking unlucky, you know? But at least someone didn't ask me to fucking check my prostate. Yeah, I got bad RNG. Routine prostate cancer screening is actually not recommended anymore. Yeah, the only reason they ever did it is because these doctors are freaky as fuck. Woo! I need to stop streaming, man. This is a dumb fucking idea to stream today. All right. What? Imagine dying because you don't want to finger up your ass for 10 seconds. Yeah, bro. Fucking put me out. Take me the fuck out if that's the alternative. Like right now, take me out. I'd never be able to look at that doctor the same ever again. He's violated me. How did this convo go from sprained ankle to finger up your butt? Oh, because someone in chat said... Let me see if I can find it. There we go. Helopotamus said, want opinions on your prostate or anything else while we're guiding you? That's what he said. So it was someone in chat did that. They caused that whole thing. Did you guys listen to that dungeon conversation yesterday? I thought that was really fun. I want to do that, like, style more. I also like having Growl on the stream. He doesn't talk a lot, but when he does, he's got strong takes. They call him fucking goddamn William Takespeare. He's throwing him out there. Actually, that stupid phrase means a lot less now that we found out that Shakespeare's a fraud. Max, it was actually pretty great. Having all four of you is good stuff. Yeah. People did not like my list at all. But I respect that. I mean, it totally makes sense. Dranos has done like a bunch of High Mythic Plus. He's casted a bunch of MDIs. But he's done keys on a lot of characters and a lot of roles every season. And his got the most votes by far because he is the person probably most in tune with the community as far as his vote representing the most opinions of most people. Dorkies and Growls were very high Mythic Plus coded, which again is just not going to involve a lot of Mythic Plus people, but they do more Mythic Plus than me. Mine is fucking weird. For the entirety of Legion, I didn't do a lot of Mythic Plus. I was a Raider guy. For the entirety of... I did it for, like, AP. For BFA, I did 0 live keys outside of Freehold 15s for loot. And then I just did the MDI. So my entire dungeon experience in BFA was based on how good dungeons were in the MDI. And then in Shadowlands, I didn't do any keys except for weekly mists. And, like, that was it. I just did mists every week. I just liked mists the most. And I didn't do any high keys the whole expansion until Season 3. And then they went away. And then this expansion I played in Season 2, and that's it. So my list is obviously much more like, here's mine. Or here's the what it ended up being. If you didn't see it, I recommend going back and actually watching it. But basically, we all got in a Discord call, and we all had to argue we all talked about each dungeon only once, but, like, just had... I made them all, like, come up with their own top 10 Mythic Plus dungeons list, and then just see where everyone landed. And it was an interesting conversation. Was this for Potty C? No, it was just a stream. Motherload #1. He made good points. I wish I put the Motherload on my list. Why no King's Fall or Mechagon? I put Fall as 10. King's Rest is a widely disliked dungeon. Mechagon's interesting. I actually didn't dislike either of those keys, but I don't think any of them made the top 10. Have you ranked the War Within dungeons based on first impression? No, I haven't. Glad to see Shrine on a couple lists. Yeah, dude, I put Shrine on my list, and I was thinking I was going to have to defend my take to the death. And then Dorky had it even higher. So I was like, I felt validated in having it there, and I understand why he would put it there. But that's one where I think a lot of people would see that and just be like, what the fuck are you talking about? To no surprise, if you added point values across and you just assigned, 10 points for a #1 ranking and 1 point for #10 ranking, Gambit won by a lot, Freehold was second, Underrot was third. That much makes sense. Sanguine Depths being fourth, no one would have guessed, and it's just because Dorky had it as 3 and Growl had it as 1, and no one else voted for it, but... yeah, like the top 4 wouldn't surprise you otherwise. Like Algathar, Freehold, Gambit, Underrot is not surprising. Max, in terms of WoW systems/events tier list. WoW systems/events? Where would you rank the Awakened raids? Okay, help me out here. What else are we ranking? Like, do you want me to name every system since the beginning of Legion? Or, okay, we might be beating around the bush here. Do you just want me... Did you ask that question because you want me to say that Awakened raids suck? Because I can do that. They fucking suck. I can just do that. Like the other thing you asked was like a super weird roundabout way, probably just wanting me to do that, and I can just get to the point, you know. Keys are pretty fun. No one's talking about keys. But fuck yeah. What about islands? I don't want to do this. Okay, I do need to figure out. Can you log on? Now, I can't believe I'm about to say this. But can you log on the Diablo 4 beta? The PTR? Because I want to, like, fuck around with Necro a little bit. And make sure I'm, like, ready. You know? Are you playing D4 Season 4? Yes, I am, and unironically, really, really, really excited. If I will say this is definitely like a last chance for D4 for me. This is the most changes they've ever made. They actually added an endgame path. They made gearing significantly better. Literally, my all-time favorite ARPG aesthetic and nostalgic build is the best build in the game, so I'm like totally gonna play it. And I get to play it with a couple of my boys for a few days. I'm playing with Shroud and Lip on Tuesday. And I asked Ben. Ben is still super into PoE. He doesn't think he's going to play. So we're still looking for a fourth. I think Matt was going to play, but I think he's super into this arena breakout thing. In Season 4, where they saw Last Epoch and learned how to unshitify the game. Yeah, they did add some Last Epoch systems, yeah. No mop remix for you? I'll play Diablo hard for 2 days. If I really like the season, I'll keep playing it. If not, I'll play mop remix. Man, this week is packed. D4, S4, mop remix, and Kata. When's Kata? Isn't that next Tuesday? The 20th? 8 days from now? Ben's been playing EVE Online? What? That... I don't believe that. Three days ago, 8-hour broadcast. He is. He's playing EVE Online. His title doesn't even say hashtag ad or anything. Oh, I guess his title wouldn't update throughout the stream. Wait, how long did he stream it? Let's see. I think this is a sponsored stream because he waited. He did 2 hours to get his viewer count up. He started playing EVE Online at... Is there a time on his screen right here? Anywhere? 1958. So he's 2 minutes till an on-the-hour thing. And then he streams from 2:26 to 4:25, 4:26. Let's see how long he hops off. Oh, he is actually playing it. So extremely unlikely he got a sponsored stream for longer than 2 hours, which means that he did the 2 hours and then kept playing it. Wait, maybe it was a 3 hour? These are like unheard of. Nah, he's still slamming. Big ass Eve logo bottom right of screen. No way that's not sponsored. Oh, that's not in the game? Oh, you're right. I thought that was in the game because we keep looking at these inventory looking screens. Where is he playing Eve? Do you play this game? Is this a game you play or you just Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, it's just okay. That's probably not there all the time. Is EVE Online pay to win? Actually, I'm just going to answer that question with they're doing a sponsored stream, so the answer to that is yes. Has to be. Will you find people doing sponsored streams of games that have no pay-to-win elements? Yes, but they're few and far between because marketing for pay-to-win games is super insane because they make all their money from like an extreme... They make all their money from whales and krakens, which are like an extremely small percentage of the like overall base. Yeah, I'm using it as a WoW token and a sub. Let's go. What is a Kraken? So as like mobile phone games have been out for a while and like people who have been considered whales in those games for a while, they've used different terms now to identify what level of whale someone is. There's like a light spender that's like someone who will... There's free to play. There's a light spender, someone who spends like 20 to 50 a month. Well, all these numbers are like kind of relative and move around. And then there's like a medium spender, maybe it's like 100 a month. And there's like a decent spender, and then it's like, you know, maybe a few hundred a month or something. And then it's like, I think like 1,000 a month is like whale category. Yeah, it's like minnows, dolphins, they have all kinds of... And krakens, it's like a whale is someone who's going to buy out all of the like limited time offers, which are usually like high value. But krakens, as far as I'm aware, are people who literally will just buy the permanent bundles that are available, which are the worst value of all time and pretty much only exist so they can say that their limited time bundles are like 800% value, because the value that they offer in store normally is unbelievably bad and no one should ever spend on this, right? But like krakens will just like, a game will come out, they'll run out of those offers and they'll just spend money in the store regularly, which is like you're getting pennies on the dollar of value and you're spending tens of thousands and they don't give a fuck. People who have thousands to tens of $1,000s a month in spending money, where that won't affect their life. That's a kraken. Who has that kind of money? Not a lot of people, but they exist. I mean, there are people who, and I'm not talking like Saudi oil princes, right? I mean, there are people who just have good jobs, really good jobs, that they consider that spending money as just like money they can spend on entertainment, basically. And there are people who make enough money that spending like 5 to 10 grand a month is never going to affect them. It's a very small portion of how much they're making monthly, so they don't care. Wait, Kraken question mark? I be Kraken open beers. Fucking facts, bro. The CJ Rose 1 2 3 4. Let's fucking go. Fuck, dude. Okay, I need to look up some Diablo builds before. Is it? It's not tomorrow, right? It's Tuesday. Never have this pop up again. Let's see. What do we got for like a leveling with Necro? I mean, I'm playing Minion all the way up and down. I've never played Necro before though. Like ever. In this game. I'm not familiar with any of the abilities. Bone Sphere? No. So Necromancer, if for me, if you're not Minion, is just a worse Sork. Like Sork fulfills all of the fantasies of Necromancers throwing spears and doing stuff. I don't give a fuck about that. The only thing I care about with Necro is Minion, which is really good because Minion is somehow the best build in the game. Minion Necromancer leveling build guide. That's what I need. Let's fucking go. I need to follow this. I thought the Diablo team treated Minion as not a real build, like they hated Minion. Yeah, they did. So they did one. So they made 1 million changes in this season. Like this, I think, is a moment of do or die for Diablo, actually. And like it is the moment, and their game design team is treating it like that. Their game design team is treating it like it's that. This is like a completely almost a completely different game. Yeah, this is the 9.5 of Diablo 4. That's exactly right. That is exactly what this is. In a few games or in a few days. So for me, I'm excited to just see if that's gonna be a thing. Like I told you guys this before. I played Diablo 3 for like 10 years. I played almost every season. I thought it was super fucking fun. And I'm hoping Diablo 4 can. Right now it's bad. I hope it can get to a point where like it has a few days or a playable season a couple times a year, for like a weekend or something. I will enjoy that. I think that's efficient for me. So I'm excited to see where this goes, but I'm don't know how many days. Right now I'm committing to 2 days. Like full all day every day. They actually added real endgame. They added level 200 Uber bosses. So like the bosses should actually be hard again. And if you guys played OG Diablo 4, like right when it came out, killing Lilith was so fucking fun. If they can introduce that back into the game in these seasons where there's a boss you have to grind like that, I mean, I'm fucking all the way in. Will you be streaming all of that? Oh, yeah. What is it? You should really try PoE then and not play a meta build. I'm too dumb to play PoE. Competing with Mop Remix. The thing is, I already played Mop Remix. I already did everything I want to do, unfortunately. But maybe I'll play it. I don't know. I just don't care. If I've already done Mop Remix, I already did all the raids. I don't care about leveling characters or the rewards. You know, is there a huge reason to do that? What is it? PoE is just a lot to learn, nothing incredibly difficult to learn. Nah, it's okay. You don't have to make me feel better. I know I am too stupid to play PoE. Okay. Definitely movement speed, too. I'm so sad that my ankles hurt, man. Oh, yeah, I have to go to the doctor. Should I do that? I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that, chat. I think we're gonna go see and make sure my ankle's not like broken at all. Take us with you. You guys want to live stream the doctor's appointment? Yo, what's up? At the urgent care. Like and sub in the chat. What's up? This is my doctor. No prostate stuff today, right, doc? Aha. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? But it would be an inside joke from the stream. It'd be great. Is it still a HIPAA violation if a doctor discloses information from a medical visit, but you live streamed that visit, so it was public information? That's another thing to ask my sister. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna do that. I'll maybe be live tomorrow. I was going to have 2 skates and lift legs, but now I can't do any of that. I don't know what to do. I have to like stream every day.